Well, thank you for joining me today for Give Us This Day. Recently, I've been pondering the story of David and his life and all that goes with it. Really something stirring in my heart and my spirit related to it. Obviously, we know the story of David, how he slew Goliath and his life and so on. And as I was preparing for today and really just pondering what's a life-giving word that I would share with you, it led me to Proverbs chapter 16. And it says, "A man's heart prepares his way, but the Lord directs his steps." When I thought about my own life, I got a marketing degree from Grand Valley, graduated many years ago. I got it because a very dear friend of mine, his parents had decided that he was going to get a marketing degree. I didn't go to school right away. I'd taken a year off, and I thought, well, surely my childhood friend Jeff, if this is good enough for him and his family, I should get a marketing degree too. And so I made a choice to get a marketing degree for no other reason other than he was getting a marketing degree. And so I just think about how our steps are ordered of the Lord, in that I thought I was planning a way. I thought I was going a particular way, but God said, no, I've got a different plan. I'm taking this in a different direction. So when I came in to work here at the church 25 years ago, I then became the guy that was responsible for our video crew, for our marketing team, for our print crew when we had a print facility. I oversaw all of our web and internet development. And so I only say that I thought I was getting a degree that was going to be used in business and I was going to go do all these things. And lo and behold, the Lord was shaping and directing to have me use it for a kingdom benefit. Which leads me to the story of David. Here David's this young man. He's just taking care of sheep. He doesn't see the significance. He's just a young brother. He's got older brothers that seem of stature, that even Samuel wanted to anoint one of them with oil to be the future king. So David was just this young kid, but in his training, the Lord was working in his life. The Lord was working to train him and to equip him by the killing of a lion and a bear. And in so doing, that preparation prepared him to become that giant slayer. Led me to the story of Ruth. And I was reading about Ruth's life and how Ruth herself was attached to Naomi, her mother-in-law, through her son. And when she lost her husband, Naomi still had her sons, but when she lost her sons, she only had her daughter-in-laws. They left, or one left, and Naomi and Ruth were left, and Naomi said, well, I'm going to return home to my home country. She was in Moab, and when she got home, all this long story to make it as short as possible, Ruth meets Boaz. Boaz redeems her, and they get married, and they have a child. That child is Obed. Obed then gives birth, or his wife gives birth to Jesse, and Jesse in turn to David. I'm sharing this with you today because we can look at our lives and think, this didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. I thought it was going to be more like this, or you might even have a great plan for how your life is going to unfold and all the things you think you're going to do. I just want to encourage you. A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. The Lord's leading you, he's guiding you, he's directing you, and he's got a great plan. Don't get discouraged. Don't get down on yourself. Don't think, well, I don't know how this is going to work out. I want you to have this encouragement that God is with you. He's been preparing you. I believe as I was preparing this lesson, I got so stirred in my spirit because I know there's giant slayers that are watching this right now. And the Lord is using situations and circumstances that don't seem very gigantic to you, but it's preparation for the days that are ahead of you. And others of you look at your life and you think, well, I've got a good life. Things have gone good for me. I don't really see my future. I want you to know that God's going to use your seed and your seed to the next generations, and he's going to do great things through you. Which really led to my closing thought that I wanted to share with you in Galatians. In Galatians chapter 6, verse 9, it says, "And let us not grow weary while doing good, for in due season we shall reap, if we do not lose heart." Don't lose heart today because things aren't going the way you thought they were going to go. Don't lose heart. Stay in the fight. Stay connected to the things that God is speaking to you because you're raising up a godly seed, or God is stirring in you. He's getting victories in your life. It is going to come to pass. Our Father in heaven has got great things in store for his people and leading to the generations. While I was praying and believing this and really just this message, I know that there's some moms that tune into this, and I want you to know God doesn't want you to lose heart. If you want to track me down on a Sunday or a Wednesday, you want to send me an email message, I just want you to know, don't lose heart. As I was praying, I just know that some of you are thinking about your own kids and you become discouraged. Don't be discouraged today. God is on his throne and he's doing something in your kids that you can't see. Don't be wearied while doing good. Keep being the messenger that you are. Keep giving the life giver that you are. And God is going to use you in a supernatural way and an influence in your family. Thanks for joining me today. God bless you. And let's not lose heart. Let's keep up the fight. Amen.